Hey love buzz, welcome back to my channel, You Love India. I'm India. If you're new, so go ahead and click the like, the comment, and the subscribe button while you're here. Also, don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so that you are notified every single time I drop a video. And go ahead and give this video a big old thumbs up. So if you guys are interested in today's topic, we are discussing mental health and trucking as suggested by one of my subscribers, then keep on watching this video. All right, you guys. So today's topic is mental health and trucking. I believe I dropped something in the community tab talking about, suggestions and things that you guys want to see on my channel. And somebody suggested mental health and trucking. Talking about, your mental being in this type of career and stuff like that. So I was like, this is an awesome topic, being that mental health is very serious. There are a lot of cases of mental health that is more than the usual. So it's something that definitely should be talked about and addressed, especially in the trucking industry, considering that, you guys are over the road. Some people for months at a time by yourself. When it comes to mental health and trucking, I think a lot of it has to do with chasing the bag. At the end of the day, we're all in this industry to make money. That's why we all joined this industry. Everybody here that, trucking is a very lucrative industry. You're going to make money. If you tell anybody that you're a truck driver, the first thing they're going to say is, oh, you out there making that money. A lot of people don't know the background about trucking and, the steps that it takes to actually be making top dollars in trucking. So most of the time when you're coming out here on the road, we're all sacrificing a lot. We're all giving up a lot. A lot of us are away from our family. A lot of us are, sacrificing time with friends, sacrificing hobbies, sacrificing, a lot of things that we're giving up to be out here. So my first thing when it comes to this, I think that would help a lot of people to keep their mental in check, would be to not so much focus on the money, because if you're constantly thinking about the money, it's going to drive you insane. I know a lot of people see all of these seminars and group classes that people are hosting and they're putting out, and they're telling you, oh, join the trucking industry. It's $1 million industry. You're going to be making this. You're going to be making that. They're not telling you, how long it took them to get there. This is not an industry where you just jump in it and you become a millionaire. That's not how it goes. You have to put in the work. You have to pay your dues. You have to, you have to build up your portfolio before you get to the $1 million bucks. Well, the second thing in this thing is that don't let other truckers influence you to do something that you don't want to do. In this industry, of course, truckers talk to one another. We all sit in the driver's lounge. Everybody is, inquisitive on what account you on. Does it pay well? How long are you home? What works for you? You feel me? So you have to find what works for you. If this guy is comfortable with being out 2-3 months at a time because he feel like that's the best way for him to make money, and he don't have no problems with being out that long away from family, or it may be a situation where he don't have kids and stuff, and he's able to do that, then you cannot do what this person is doing, because you may have 3 kids, you may have a wife. You feel me? You may need to be home to attend family functions, to be, at your child's game, or, helping your child with homework, or, spending time with your wife, making that time for your family. You can't stay out 2-3 months at a time like this person that is single, don't have much responsibility, and things like that. So that's why, some people put out things in trucking, and it's like you don't know what their responsibilities are. And that's another thing with me. That's why, I chose the account that I'm on, because I frequent home a lot, almost every weekend, if not every other weekend. It works for me. I'm making time. I'm not too far away from my grandmother. I'm able to come and check up on her. I'm able to still spend time with my friends. I'm still able to live, a nice life. I'm still able to go out and, catch a movie, go shopping, and still have a life outside of trucking. No, I'm not saying I want to be a party girl, because you do have people that just want to club, they want to make money, and they want to go back and be on the scene. That's not the case. But if that is what you like to do, that's your life. You live it. But you still want to incorporate time for yourself. Find accounts that work for you. Not everybody is cut out to do OTR. There's local jobs that pay very well. Some you may have to touch freight, some you don't. Some people don't mind. They look at it as, I'm getting paid to work out. I'm going to be fit and I'm making money. If it works for you, it works for you. It didn't work for me, but try it. Don't sit here and I can only tell you my experience, and your experience may not be the same. You may get lucky and get an account where it's minimal touch. You may get a lift gate. You may not have to run up and down a ramp. You may not get the route that I got that required a lot of walking and stuff like that. You might get a route that has elevators, that has off ramp, stuff like it's just different things that may happen for you that may not have happened for me. Um, Another thing is, if you guys are out there on that truck, get out the truck. You cannot. It's kind of like you're in a prison cell when you're on the truck. After 2, 3 feet, you from the front seat to the back of the cab, and that's a really really small space, which is why I try to dress up my truck. I want my truck to feel homey, to make me comfortable. I don't want to feel like, oh my god, I'm living in a truck. I want to feel comfortable, so I don't feel so down, like, the energy in the truck is not feeling depressed or anything like that. um Another thing, like I said, is get out the truck. You have to get out. If you in a city that you've always said you wanted to, fly to, and experience, get out the truck. Google the nearest hookah lounge. Google the nearest restaurant. Google the nearest museum. Sometimes it's concerts in the city. It may be an improv. It may be a comedy show. Find out what's going on. If you're doing a 34-hour reset, don't sit at that truck stop for 34 hours. Don't sit in that truck for 34 hours. Get out the truck, explore, go see what's going on in the city. Every city has different things to offer. You know, they got Uber everywhere. Leave that truck, lock your truck up, go explore the city, and come back to your truck. But you have to get out the truck. Exercising will also help you to definitely take your mind off things. If you feeling like, you having a bad day, this week may not have been good, you might, Thursday come and you getting a preview of your check, and it's kind of like, oh man, you get discouraged, you want to give up. Get out the truck, go walking, go jogging, take your walk. You can also watch podcasts and stuff while you're driving to take your mind off things. I like to watch YouTube and stuff because it takes my mind off stuff. Also, by the time I'm watching this stuff and I'm watching different people's channels, I don't even realize how much time has gone past and I'm already at my destination. So, you have to make it work for you. Don't let things weigh you down. You have to think about the positive in everything, and also having positive people around you. You cannot be in this industry. You got somebody telling you, oh man, I don't see how you do it. How you out there 2, 3 hours, or man, you don't think your girl cheating on you, with like putting stuff in your ear. You can't have that. You want people to be like, go ahead, dog, man. You know that once you get past, this hump, it's gonna get sweeter. Once you get your own truck, things are gonna get better. And that's another thing. Don't let anybody push you to be a owner route. It's a really, really big responsibility. When it happens, it will happen. A lot of people get in the industry, and other owner routes are telling you how much money they're making in the game and stuff like that. And like I said in the beginning of the video, we're all driven by the money, in this career. A lot of people don't tell you the losses that they're taking. They might have made this, but what do they bring home? They're not telling you everything. Just like some company drivers are telling you they're making $80,000, $100,000 a week. I mean, a year. Some drivers probably are, but the other drivers aren't telling you that they're getting referrals from other people coming onto the company. They're not telling you that they're actually making 50, 60,000 a year, and the rest of the other income is coming from referrals, or then referring people over to the company. They're not telling you that. So you have to really be smart. Do your research. Please do your research. You guys cannot really, like, those, I really feel like those seminars and stuff they be having, like I stay away from stuff like that because in my eyes, people are just trying to make money. I rarely think people really want to put you up on game about this industry. Everything is for $1. They're gonna tell you enough to make you think that you're getting information, but a lot of things that they are telling you is on the internet. It's at your fingertips. All you have to do is research and read. If you research and read, you will find how to get your LLC on the internet. You will find how to get your EIN number. You will find how to get your DUNS, I think it's the DUNS number. It's a lot of things that you will find on the internet if you just read, do the research. Nobody's giving you nothing for free. Nothing at all. I just can't see how some people can sit here and they've been driving less than a year, and now you have a CDL class. Now you telling people how to get their CDL. You know, you trying to tell people how to capitalize in this industry. My content, I don't care to do that because I'm still learning. And that's another thing with being in this industry. You have to be willing to learn. You can't always think you know everything. You have to be teachable. You have to be willing to listen because it's going to be things that you don't know. It's a lot of things I don't know. It's a lot of things that you guys drop in the comment section. I'm like, oh, wow, I didn't know that. And other people read comments and, they'll feedback on it too. And they'll also be like, thank you for that tip or thank you for that advice. So I really feel like those seminar stuff is just like nah, we ain't doing that. I don't know. I just stay away from them. And then, they put those things on those flyers like, come join a multi-million-dollar business. And then there, some people are posting themselves with Rolls Royces and all this type of stuff. And it's like rentals and things. And it's like, it got you your adrenaline running and pumping that you like, oh man, I can do this, I can do that, which you can. You definitely can. It can be done. It just takes time. It's not something that's going to be done overnight. You're not just going to go get your CDLs and then in 6 months, boom, you're a millionaire. That's not how it goes. It's definitely a lot to learn. Learning how to make your clock work for you. Learning how to run, especially with fuel. Gas is extremely high right now. So knowing, to fuel exactly enough to run, not just filling up your tank, it's just a lot. But most importantly, when it comes to mental health, I would say find somebody else in this industry that has a like mind as yourself, and y'all stay in touch with one another. This person probably can tell you a thing or two. If you somewhere and you need help, you able to call this person and they could tell you, oh yeah, do this or do that, or this is the problem. Just go under the hood, click that, or do this, and it'll start working. Or just somebody that you could say, hey, I'm just calling to check up on you, or hey, we just gonna chat and talk while we're both driving and stuff like that, or both talk about goals or things that we want to do in life. You feel me? You'd have to build a bond with somebody, but not everybody is worth getting into your personal space. I have a few truckers that I am okay with, and we do, keep in touch with one another because accidents happen every day. You seeing a lot of things on social media. What this person, got into a pile up. This person got in an accident, or you seeing different things that's coming up on the news and social media. So we always shoot a text and be like, "Hey, you okay? Anybody in Texas or anybody in New York? We see a big pile up. We see this just happened. Everybody good?" And it feels good to know that somebody else is checking up on you while you're out here because not everybody have that. I can hardly count on one hand how many people check up on me while I'm on the road consistently, and it means a lot. There was an accident that happened in Florida on I-95, close, probably a few miles away from Jacksonville. It was a pileup, and I believe two tractor trailers crashed into each other. They said that fog um, was the cause of the accident, being minimum, um, being not being able to see or whatever. And A young lady also lost her life. I believe she ran in the back of the semi truck, and two truckers also lost their life. The truck ended up blowing up. It blew up in flames, and a young girl lost her life. And Smooth's mom called to check up on me because she thought that, maybe I was in that area just to see was I okay, because she had saw on the news about the big accident. And it felt so good just to get a call from somebody checking up on you. I didn't even know about the incident or the accident until she called. And then once she called, I started Googling. I'm like, oh man. But gratefully, I was asleep that night. I had already ended my clock and was asleep at the time that the accident happened. But it's just a good feeling to know that somebody else is, you know, concerned about your safety out here on the road and stuff like that. Also, take vacations. You have to keep your mind on things that make you happy. If you've been running for 5, 6 months, in the midst of them 5, 6 months, book you a vacation. Pre-plan it. Let your dispatch know, hey, I'm out here running. I need 4, 5 days off. I need 3, 4 days off. When I go home on this home time, I'm going to go take me a vacation. When I land, I want my flight to be booked, my room to be booked. I got my spending money, and I'm ready to go and enjoy myself. Turn your phone off when you get there. We don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to talk about trucking. I don't even want to see no trucks while I'm on vacation. I just want to enjoy my me time. Another thing is, like I said earlier, double backing on, making sure you get out the truck. Go get your haircuts. Go get your nails and your feet done. Get the pedicure, the manicure. Get you a massage. We sitting on our butt. You're sitting up in the truck for hours. Your legs, you're not really moving that much except for pedal to pedal. Go get you a massage. Let somebody rub your legs down. Let them get their blood flowing in your legs. Rub your back. Rub your backside. Get that massage. Go to the spa. Get that facial. You know, go get that hairstyle that you like to wear. Go get that haircut you like to get. Go to your favorite barber. You have to get out and make sure you're doing things that's gonna keep you happy. A simple hairdo and my nails and feet done, I feel like I just restarted my whole day. Like it feels like I feel like a new person. I'm happy, I changed my color, I changed my hair. It's a new look. I'm feeling good while I'm on the road. You know, I'm happy. And if that's something that makes you happy, that can take your mind off of any negativity or anything like that, do that. Because at the end of the day, you have to have good mental health in this industry. You really do, because this job will take a lot on you. Being away from family, being shutting down in places that you've never been to, in areas where it feel like it's just a town of 10 people there, being shutting down at rest areas. We don't always get to park at a truck stop, so sometimes I'm scared when I'm at a rest area. I don't get out my truck. I lock my truck, I go to sleep, and I be counting down those hours and minutes until it's time for me to get my time back so I could go ahead and get rolling and get them out of there. Which is why, I said I'm going to, change up my look and stuff in the trucking industry, and, toning it down a bit. There's nothing wrong with that. So, yeah, you definitely want to make sure whatever you can do to contribute to your mental health in this industry, that you do that. If you guys have any suggestions, if you guys view things differently, drop it down in the comment section. We all can agree to disagree. We're all in this industry together. It's nothing wrong with giving advice. It's nothing wrong with voicing your point of view, because I may not see something the way you see it. And then when you say the way you see something and I look at it, I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Or I didn't look at it like that. So it's okay, to not agree on what I say, or to show me a different vision of seeing things another way. But definitely want to close this video up, and I wanted to, bring light on it. If you guys have any suggestions, or you guys want to, piggyback on anything that I've said, drop it in the comment section. I'll definitely be in there trying to communicate back with you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that this gave you guys some ideas, to get up out that truck to keep your mind flowing on some positive energy. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in my very next video.